Hello and welcome to the Beeston Quick session covering the network sniffer capabilities and how to use it to build our own module. So although Beeston comes with 260 predefined modules, in some cases, user would like to build its own, and we totally understand that. Therefore, we came up with the AutoLearn capabilities. First, make sure that you have Win Pickup installed on your computer. We are using version 4.1.3, so you can download it from Firefox. You can see it here. That's the official website. It's pretty simple to download. Then let's open up Beeston client and click on a new project. I'm gonna click on next over here. We're gonna choose build a network module, type in the IP we wish to test. In this case, we're testing our router and connecting to it via DHCP. So we're gonna click on learn. Although you see that it says a DHCP server, that's not a big issue because we're gonna use the AutoLearn, so we're gonna build a different module entirely. So we have three options. As we discussed in the previous call, we spoke about HTTP proxy as one of the options, and we spoke about man in the middle, about the relay and the script that you need to utilize, etc. Today we're going to speak, as I said, about the network sniffer. So we're going to choose our network card, the one that is already configured to the box. Change the port. In this case, the protocol will run on TCP, and we're going to click on listen. Now we're going to open up CMD. We're going to do it as admins, just for being safe and being sure. And now we're going to type in SSH 192.168.15.1. And as you can see, Beeston picked up all the communication, whether it's outgoing communication that we send to the device or incoming communication, what the device responds to us. So in this case, I want to use that outgoing communication that we send to the device in order to connect what cipher we use, what type of connection, and so on, as you can see over here. We're going to click on stop, and we're going to convert that outgoing session number 3 into a binary file. So we're going to click on generate. Now Beeston will go over the communication and build up a protocol from it. So Beeston will find and tell us what type of parameters or patterns he has found. For example, if he has found like buffers and what type of buffer, whether they are length buffer, whether they are digits, numbers, strings, alphabetic, numeric, ASCII, and so on. So you can definitely use any of the boxes here. If you check it, it will be a buffer covered by Beeston later when we do the testing. So you can pick up several buffers, or you can check them all in this case. And I'm going to click on use. Now I'm going to click on next, set up the monitoring that I wish to use. So in this case, TCP echo would be fine, and ARP echo in some cases, it depends on what I think would be a good way to monitor this DUT. Most users will be actually using an external debugger, so they will connect an external debugger to the tool. I'm going to click on next. I'm going to click on finish. And now you see that Beeston is building up the module, building up the testing for it. Then we will be able to go over here on the module browser and see all the combinations that are covered. So we covered 39 million combinations indeed. And then we can see within the data parameters, for example, we can see all the type of testing that we do. Within each test, we can see all the buffers that are covered. So you can definitely understand what's been covered and whether it's going to be a fixed data or a data repeater, or if it's number generating and so on. You can see the monitor status that is running, meaning that the survey is up and running. And once we click start over here, that will start our testing. And so we are not going to start the fuzzing today on it because we don't want to crash our own router. And as you guys know, Beeston is a really powerful tool, and it can easily crash out your server or crash your DUT, create a remote code execution or login bypass and so on. So we definitely don't want to do it today on a router. But if you are running it on a labs environment, then that would be the right thing to do, because that's a good way for you to find zero-day vulnerabilities. Now, if you have any questions or any issues, please join our communication. So you can send us an email at support at beyoncesecurity.com, or send me a private email. I'm taking those happily. Or you can also get into our self-service portal, beyoncesecurity.freshdesk.com. And over there, you're going to see some guides and videos such as this one that will help you understand Beestorm and our other products better. Thank you very much for listening today.